So if you're not properly confused, this last type of assignment category is the one that really gets people confused. And honestly, a lot of students don't even take advantage of this. And I can see why. Now, the reason is because I don't really want to incentivize kids doing some assignment to get boost on their grades or like get like a kind of typical extra credit where they just get a boost, right? I prefer kids actually working to do corrections for tests, study ahead of time to do well on the tests, do well on future assessments, turn in the work that we're doing as we go along, rather than just like I need something to boost my grade. But there is a category designed for that. And this is separate from just doing bonus work that gives you bonus levels and makes you the value of your tests or your overall grade go down by having more levels. We talked about that in the previous video. Uh, this is actually a boost to the overall grade, and it can be up to 10%. So you get a whole letter grade boost. But the way it works is in a competitive bonus. Basically, the more people do this, the more possible value you can get. So if a lot of people do myth bonuses, you can get a lot of value out of it. So if only one person does it, the maximum bonus you can get is 1%, right? But if a lot of people do it, you can get up to 10%. That's kind of how it works. So it's kind of like the pot gets bigger as more people play in a game. But then how much bonus you get depends on how much work you've done in this category compared to what the work that others have done, right? So if you're the only one that does it, you can only get 1%. But if a lot of people do it and you do more than everybody else, that's how you get the 10% bonus. So it's kind of like a competitive bonus. And because of that, a lot of people choose not to engage with it. But again, I do that because I don't really want to give people boosts on a kind of a standard extra credit way. I prefer that you actually work hard to dilute the value of other things that you didn't do well or replace them with alternative assignments, as I described when I was talking about the other categories. But if you're interested in getting this Myth bonus, I don't even usually post them on the learning portal, on Schoology, or wherever learning portal we're using. You have to ask me about it. That's the other thing. And then I can have you do it. But on the course plan, I usually list how much total number of points and an average number of points in Myth bonuses there are out there, so you can kind of get an idea of how much you're going to get at the end, if depending on how many you actually got. So on the next video, I'm going to kind of do a review and an example of what it would look like for a student to get a good grade in the class in a variety of different ways. I'll see you guys then.